Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. We've already removed the saran wrap from the Last Bottle of Rum, and I'm going to be honest, Sean, the 5 minutes that this camera wasn't recording, those were great 5 minutes, and the audience will never get that.
I'm sorry.
That's just for us. I honestly...
It always hold a place in my heart.
Listen, I think it's a little romantic that we were able to share that time together. You didn't know that's what I was going for. I promise, it really was.
I'll always remember.
We are doing an unboxing of the Last Bottle of Rum. Now, I promise, we haven't got farther than the saran wrap.
Yes, because then we realized that red light wasn't on.
Yeah, it's a thing. Just double checking, yes, everything's working. This one holds a special place because it is one of the first games that has arrived on my doorstep from a Kickstarter that we were directly involved with. There's been a few others, but this is one of the first. And man, is this cover beautiful.
It is.
It is significantly more beautiful than the prototype box that we
out here.
got in originally. This is going to be by Lord Raccoon Games. And
is this their first game?
I believe this is their first game.
Okay. I was going to say I didn't recognize the name.
And this is going to be a lightweight, kind of family-focused game that's all about being pirates, sailing around unexplored parts of the land, looking for buried treasure. I remember that there's a really cool island discovery mechanic in this game.
Okay.
And there's also a very mild degree of pirate interaction. Firing cannons at each other, having dogs bark off the shore, scaring and intimidating your shipmates. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Steal other people's goods in the battles?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. And I also remember that after prototyping this game, enjoying the prototype copy, I might have offhandedly mentioned that, like, these islands were a perfect habitat for a flock of ducks.
That's a lot of water.
And I'm pretty sure that they agreed with me.
Ooh.
And so this may, in fact, be, and I don't know where it is or what it actually looks like.
Like the Where's Quackalope, Where's Waldo?
Yes, and so this may be the first game that's arrived at my doorstep with Quackalope interacting in it in some form. I've already looked at the back. I didn't see ducks.
It's not on the
I didn't see ducks.
Okay.
So we're going to have to dig a little bit, and I'm going to be so disappointed if they're not in here. But this is going to be one of the first... One of the things I didn't realize would be such a thrill for me when I first started this channel. There's two things. One is the plethora of quacks we get all over the internet.
And how you can send them one way or the other.
If you just enjoy quacking, I'm telling you, I love having you here. You make my day so more often than you could ever imagine. Along with that, though, I literally will have people messaging and being like, dude, did you know quacks are showing up here? And I'll go, and it is you all on a Kickstarter page or on a Facebook comment thread or like talking to Marcina at Awakened Realms, just dropping quacks, and I show up and I'm like, this is incredible. Something good is happening here.
It's awesome.
The other thing is being included in games. I never realized how easy a Quackalope would be to just incorporate into things. You don't have to, like, get this ugly mug in your game, just do a rubber duck, do a set of horns, put some ducks next to an island.
Though you did have a recent artist do a rendition of you that is pretty spectacular.
It is true. I genuinely, if you're a designer, a publisher, someone that works in the board game space, just a fan who would like to see Quackalope interact with a title, I'm willing to state this here and now. If you send me a game that I know has a Quackalope in it, I'm totally opening that on camera.
There you go.
There
it is.
I love it way more than I ever thought I would. And I think, so my theory is when you meet a designer or something, I really do kind of freak out a little bit.
Sure.
But most people don't. I don't think, because most of the time you don't attach.
I have. At Origins, I met a couple of guys that made some of the games. Like I met Cole Root, and that was kind of like, whoa, this is the guy that did Root. And I was really in the Dice Masters, and I got to meet Mike Elliott. And he's done a few things.
So here's my theory on that. I don't think most people freak out because they don't attach the names to the person.
No.
But I think the reason we might, or at least I do, because I love stories so much, is I've just spent so much time, 20, 30, 120 hours of, like, some of the best, most intimate moments with my friends and family.
I see.
And you, like, the designer...
You created all that.
You're kind of very central to this very personal experience I've had in a way that, like, actors and TV shows and stuff don't connect with me in the same way. Like, games are the things that do it.
Yeah.
And so I show up to, like, I meet, like, Elizabeth Hargrave, And I show up with like shaking hands going like, I love everything you've done. And she just,
down to earth, total.
Yeah,
awesome.
just a person, just a human. So all that being said, we're going to open this game. And I'm excited about it. I've already cut the saran wrap off. So we'll just have a respectful moment to...
Clean.
Nice.
Clean.
I like the box. I like the artwork quite a bit.
Yeah.
I am going to need you to do something for me, though.
What would that be?
This is a Quackalope video, after all.
All right, let's channel my inner pirate.
You gotta commit.
Yo ho ho! There's only one bottle of rum left in the whole archipelago. Embark on an adventurous journey and dig up legendary treasures to trade for loot points. The first player to reach 10 points gets the last bottle of rum and wins the game.
Nice. So we're gonna have our character stickers here. I don't know what they go on, but I'm sure they're gonna go on some like little wooden dials or something.
Sure.
Nice little cutout.
Dude, that monkey is intense.
Yeah, it's a serious monkey. All right, here is where we need to start looking at islands, right? Because there's got to be... So these islands are going to be what you're exploring. They start off as map tiles, and then you flip them over. And the pattern on the island, you're matching up with the card that has the treasure on it.
Okay.
So it's like you're all searching for this on the same hidden map.
Okay.
There's got to be a pair of ducks on one of these. I know there has to be. I really, really believe in it.
Find it?
It's not a pair of ducks.
It's a rubber duck.
It's a giant rubber duck.
On the island right there.
That's so good. I thought they were gonna do just like a flock of ducks.
Sure, like flying like the seagulls here or something.
Look at that guy.
That is awesome.
It's a giant rubber duck. I don't know. So the tiles feel nice and thick.
They are thick.
So I'm gonna do a zoom in on this, of course, but like, just look at him. He's beautiful.
That's just cool because it's like this whole island theme, and there's a rubber duck.
I'm so thrilled. And it is literally. Think about how massive that rubber duck is.
To be able to see it from that bird's eye view.
I'm so genuinely thrilled about that. I think that's the only call, though. But that's
still
it.
Cool.
No. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. That is such a cool little homage to like our channel and the fact that we're involved on the kit. And for those of you watching, for publishers that are thinking, well, we can't. Quackalope's too silly. We can't do.
It just happened.
I'm thrilled by that little yellow dot of ink. I'm so excited.
See,
that's so cool.
You could sign this island, Quackalope.
I want to order like 10 of these. I genuinely do, and like then give them away. Like not sign the island because that would give too much away on the. But like just I don't know. It's one of the first games with a duck in it. We made that happen.
That's
you
awesome.
all, the fans of this show, you done made that happen. And I'm so excited.
That's so cool.
I'm very charmed. All right. Last bottle of rum. Nice little tuck bag there.
Yeah.
These are where the stickers are going to be going.
Okay, right. You point markers and whatnot.
Yep. We also have our boats.
Wow.
Sailing around. Nice little cutout of boats there.
I like those.
Go ahead and pop the seal on these. These are going to be our island cards, our treasure cards, and they're going to have some awesome artwork as well. A good insert here.
I love the artwork.
A place for all of our tiles to be organized, all our chips. And here's the cool thing. Oh. The ghost. I haven't seen some of this artwork yet. Krabby Jones, Humboldt, Admiral Narhi, Von Croakington, Archie Stoneshell.
That's that monkey I was seeing.
Gold Brick Banana.
Look at the ammunition banana.
Grog Blackwater, Madam Macaw, and then the Kraken can come up and attack you.
Okay.
So this is going to be the board that either tracks how much danger you're in and where you're positioned on victory points, because the person that gets to 10 is going to win. And then the back of these, these are going to be our sailing boards. So we have flavor text here. Good job on the flavor text. Yeah. I was complaining about the lack of flavor text.
Little upset about the rule book, but came out in spades there.
Oh, I'm so we're going to read some of these. And this is where, so like I said, a little bit of damage can happen to your ship. It can slow you down, ruin your cannons, take a sail out. It's not a lot, but it's just enough to feel like you're a pirate. Those cards that you're looking through there, place them out here. Those are going to be your treasure cards. So those are
treasure, some dodo eggs, booby trap chest.
well, these are the treasure chests that you're going to be hunting for.
Okay.
And you'll be able to pick them up and drop them back off of the center island to score a massive amount of points.
Look at the different chests.
They're really cool, aren't they? Now, here's the funny thing.
Pandora's box.
Read like booby trap or some of these others because they're going to have, or the curse chest, they're going to affect you when you have it on your ship.
Okay.
So if you pick it up, you've got in-game effects.
Booby trap chests. At the end of each of your turns, suffer 1 damage. So that's kind of a ticking time bomb there.
Yeah.
Trident of the Seas. Once per turn, inflict 1 damage to an opponent of your choice. Nice. Cursed chest. Your move is limited to 1 tile. Cursed. You cannot play the effective action cards.
Yeah. So, and here's another thing I'm just going to throw out there. When we first got that little rubber duck on that tile, we were probably at like 2,000 subscribers. We're getting close to 20,000 subscribers.
So it could be that to like this.
Here's what I'm thinking.
But proportionately.
Here's what I'm thinking. If this game, I don't know if they're planning a expansion or a reprint or anything like that. I certainly hope they are. I hope people love this because I'm in it. If they're working on an expansion, I think there'd be a couple hundred people who would be like open to backing.
I think there needs to be a.
Look. They already have established that birds are part of this.
Yes.
I have no idea why a quackalope
couldn't be a captain.
Couldn't be a captain. He doesn't. Not even a quackalope. A duck with a pirate hat with horns just sticking out of it. So those of you that are fans of this channel, just know if they do have a reprint, we're going to descend upon their Kickstarter page,
tweet, post,
with all of the quacks possible,
comment,
to demand that we are part of this game. So these cards here are going to be the item cards that we have. So you'll be able to play them to take various actions throughout the course of the game. Right. Some of them affect you, some of them affect your opponents. There's a little bit of take that in this game as you're breaking people's ship. It's a race, right?
Sure.
So you're trying to it's kind of a pick up and deliver race where you're helter-skelter finding treasure, but then also trying to interrupt or get in the way of the people who are searching. Okay. Here's the cool thing. There should be a set of cards in here. Here they are. Nope, right here. Okay. This is the cool set of cards.
Like a treasure map or something?
You're going to be drawing one of these, and it's going to be showing that this island contains this treasure.
Okay.
The map is all modular.
Okay.
So you don't only have modular map tiles, but you have modular treasure chest locations according to what you've drawn and score, based off of what's there. Okay. So when you start the game, you're starting with everything built out, unrevealed.
Okay.
You set off from the center island. You start sailing across the sea, flipping over tiles in a hunt for those islands.
As you approach them, you reveal them, and you see what
and those could have good consequences, bad consequences. But here's the cool thing.
Okay.
As you build out the map and explore, you'll start finding and solving the puzzle. Then it becomes a race to get there, interrupt people, pick up items, get back to the center, and potentially get hit by a Kraken along the way.
Sure.
Last thing I want to do with this video, because I'm having fun with it. You kind of like the monkey. You want to read the flavor text there?
He just popped out. I mean, that's a...
I'm really digging that rabbit, so I want to read that flavor text on that rabbit.
All right.
And I kind of really want to do the turtle.
The jackalope is like the quackalope's cousin, right?
First off, the jackalope copied us.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Lore-wise. Well, I mean, it's not even lore-wise. So the quackalope is an actual species of, fowl. If you go to our website and you search hard enough, you can probably find a way to find out more about them. The jackalope is a mythological creature, which is heavily inspired by the elk, the deer, the quackalope, a variety of other mammals that exist, or fowl that exist. It's really unfortunate, the position they currently have in modern-day society, especially because there's other more endangered creatures that probably should be, more attention should be paid to.
Yeah, sure.
But you're right. The fact that there's a rabbit in here totally justifies that a duck could make it. So let's see here. The Ghost. Legends tell the terrifying story of the long-eared ghost, a pirate captain who was once very unlucky. Greedy for fortune, he stole a sacred relic from the lost temple and was since doomed to haunt the oceans for all eternity. To ease his boredom, he sails from island to island aboard his ghost ship, seeking treasures to capture and ships to sink.
Do you think that's where this rabbit foot came from?
I think it might be. Oh, poor guy. He's got 2 peg legs.
So, Goldrick Banana.
I like it.
He's ready to go to war. He's holding a bomb and he's got banana for ammunition.
Yeah.
I don't know how a monkey talks. Goldrick was brought up with piracy at a very young age, lulled by his father's exploits. He has become a fearsome pirate in his own right, and his ship, known as the Mad Bomber, tirelessly sails the seas to make its gunpowder do the talking and steal the most beautiful treasures. The bottle that everyone is talking about doesn't interest him, but whatever the reward is, he is there for the fame.
He doesn't even care. And the last one I want to read, Archie Stoneshell. Archie is a dreamer who devotes most of his time to cleaning up the oceans by collecting everything he sees. Among the scraps and stranded ships, Archie sometimes finds a special object which he proudly exhibits in his collection of lost relics. And he imagines adding to his collection a very special piece, the Last Bottle of Rum. Nice. Very cool. Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm super excited to... I want to play this one. I think you and your family would enjoy it.
It looks awesome.
And I've only been able to play it at 2 and 3 players so far.
Okay.
I'd like to see how it scales with higher and higher player counts.
Yeah.
It plays up to 5. And I think with a helter-skelter pick up and deliver, more people around the table is always going to be a little
Always
bit
adds
better.
to the mayhem.
So, thank you for watching. Quentin and everyone over at Lord Raccoon Games, hopefully...
I like the name, Lord Raccoon Games.
Hopefully this is the unboxing you were looking for. I have no qualms in my in my current and future ability to peer pressure you into making Quackalope an official thing. We'll even come up with a, we'll have to come up with a good name. Oh,
and
that's
a
a good
flavor
idea.
text.
No, I'll write the flavor text.
Yeah.
I'll write the flavor text. Here's a good idea. If you've made it to this part of the video, if you've enjoyed it so far, what would the Quackalope's pirate name be?
There you go.
Because I think if we get that settled right now, there's no way they cannot do it.
It'll come.
And how cool is that rubber duck?
It's awesome.
I mean, we'll see you next time. Whatever the case, whatever you do, something along those lines, get out and play games and stuff and such.
Exactly.
I almost had my ending correct that time.
Sounded like me trying to
Do you want
do
to
it.
swing at it?
Whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. Until next time.
No, so close. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
I got it right earlier.